Hello, welcome out RGL to another episode of Console Chords. I am your host here, Concakes. Today we're joined by three competitors looking to win the Console Chords crown for this week. We have two fun games lined up. Our first contestant we have today is Lim. Welcome to Console Chords.
Thank you for having me.
We also have Jami.
Hi. Thanks for having me too.
And our returning challenger here, Cheese Viking Games.
Hello. I'm like that guy on the British quiz shows who's always the one panelist that always comes back.
It's not every single one of them.
Every single episode.
Yeah. We've got
Well, I
our
would
very
call
own
myself the returning champion. So.
our very own Ken Jennings is here to play along.
Not quite.
So today we've got two games set up here, 15 songs each, as we normally do. Our first game is going to be N64 music, since we had our fun N64.
Classic.
Since we had our N64 Sprint today. And then our next one is going to be 16-bit platformers. Just a lot of common 16-bit music. Good songs from the Super Nintendo, the TurboGrafx, and the Sega Genesis. But as always, like we said last week, we can't hear the songs until I play them. So,
True.
Shall we get ready to play the songs?
Yes.
All right, so here we
Let's
go.
go.
We're going to start this up. It'll be coming up here. We got 5 songs. You'll send your answers to Shema, and then we'll go back through the 5 songs and see what everybody got and hear how everybody did. And here we go. We'll start it up with song number 1 from the Nintendo 64. Alright, that was song number 1. It's probably the hardest one in this first group of 5. And here we have song number 2. Yeah. All right, song number 3. Songs are getting hot. Ooh, a little different one. So here we go. It's song number 4. You know I love this song. I mean, you do now. All right, and our 5th song. This one's a little different. If you know it, you're gonna know it right away.
Diggity dog. Diggity dog.
Choco. Alrighty, so that was the first 5 songs we had there for the Nintendo 64. Make sure you get your answers into Shema. And we'll go ahead here. We'll start going through the answers.
Oh, still waiting for
CVG.
Yeah, I need my fifth one. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Couple of tough ones in there. It's always hard when you're making these because you hear in the song and you say, yeah, of course I know what that is. I'm looking right at it. you know? You can never be caught off guard by a song that you're looking for.
Fair.
Oh shit. I'd say.
Yeah,
Song.
I think it'll work if it's for which one I think it is.
All right, the answers are in.
Alrighty, our answers are in. We'll go ahead and take you out of emote only mode. So now we'll give you all a chance to guess. We'll go back here and we'll listen to our very first song that we had.
I had this game. I would probably not know it, but it would be something like I know the song, but I would still.
Yeah,
probably
this
not
is
be able to
this
name
was
it.
a rough round for me.
Yeah, I might have picked a couple of harder ones than I thought I did. But here's the first one. This is a song that, man, this was like one of the first N64 songs I remember playing, like at my cousin's house. So let's listen.
I want to change, but I'm too late.
Yeah, N64 is a little hard. Could be a little hard. So, CVG, what did you have for that one?
I thought it was like title screen music, so I said Quest 64. But now I think it might be Wave Racer.
Ooh. All right, Jami, what did you have for answer number one?
No guess, but it's ringing a bell. There's something familiar about it.
All right, Lim, what did you have for question number one, song number one?
So it's definitely a game that exists, but I don't know that it's called it. But there's a game that I remember playing once or twice, renting, and it had these chameleons with these really long tongues. And I
think
think
that
it was
wasn't
called Chameleon Quest, but I'm not entirely sure. So that was my guess. I'm probably totally off.
Yeah, that's a good guess. It's similar to the music in I'm trying to remember. We had that game in NC Chameleon Twist. There it is.
Chameleon Twist.
It might be by the same devs.
Yeah,
because I remember this looking like extremely similar.
Mm-hmm. So that first one, that was actually from Bomberman 64. That's like the first planet you start on. That was the kind of
3-2 was just playing that game.
Yeah, it's kind of like
His
an
last
open
raffle game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had it on mute though.
You would have heard it. Y'all would have heard it. Yeah. So.
Oh man.
So that was maybe
hilarious.
a little tough one. I do apologize for that. The second one was a little bit easier. Let's take a listen here.
Oh, okay. I had the wrong Bomberman. Then sorry. Oh, that would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious.
Alrighty, we'll start with Lim this time. Lim, what was your answer for this song?
Well, I heard this like hundreds of times as a kid. This was one of our favorites. This is Pokemon Snap. This is Professor Oak's lab.
Yeah.
That's the music.
Jami, did you also have Professor Oak's lab? Or Pokemon Snap, I mean?
did not. I never played Pokemon Snap, I confess, and I would have had no chance on this one. But I did answer the next three, so.
Ooh. All right, well, see,
We'll
we
be
can make
back
a
in.
comeback. Cheese, did you get Pokemon Snap?
I rented Pokemon Snap. I never owned it, and I did not remember this one.
Oh, I remember that
Banjo and
Blockbuster.
Kazooie.
Oh, Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, that's a good game. Good music in that game.
Good music in that game. I knew it wasn't right, but I guess Banjo and Kazooie. Like, it's not the right sound feel to it, but
We never got
I
to
was
use
lost.
that kiosk that they had at the Blockbuster where you could print out your pictures because my parents weren't spending money on that shit. But every time I walked in there, I was hoping somebody would be printing out their pictures so I could see what it was like. You know,
that's what it looked like. Yeah.
So we did say we had some hot songs, and here's that hot song number 3. Oh.
Pom, pom, Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp.
Alrighty. Jami, we'll start with you this time. Did you have, you did have a guess for this one. Was it the right guess?
Yeah, I'm 100%. It's Super Mario 64, the volcano level.
Yeah. Cheese. Excuse me.
Yes. I got this one. The desert level, the shifting sands.
And Lim, did you also get Super Mario or Super Mario
Super
64?
Mario 64.
That's the right name of the game.
I actually guessed Bubsy 3D.
Oh no.
No,
choice.
I got is Mario 64. It's the Lava Lava World or whatever it is.
So it looks like maybe my hint might not have worked, but everybody got the answer right. All right, so this next one,
Were you doing a thwomp hint?
oh no, it's just a hot song since it was from Lethal Lava
Oh.
Land.
Gotcha.
All right, this was song number 4.
This is the hint that I couldn't figure out. You were singing along to this one.
Well, of course I'd have to like this song. Close, MTI. All right, Lim, tell me what you got for this song.
I can absolutely tell that it is a rare sound font. It sounded to me like Banjo-Kazooie, but I would guess probably Donkey Kong 64 if I had another shot. But Banjo-Kazooie is my final answer.
All righty, Jami, what did you have for the song?
Banjo and Kazooie as well. It's definitely rarer, like Lim said. Like that brass section in that song can't be from anywhere else.
Cheese, what did you have? We're going 3 for 3 on Banjo?
I had the exact same thought process that Lim just had because you said you had to like your, and I'm like, oh, clearly it's a Donkey Kong game. But I said,
times.
I know, I didn't catch it the first time. I said Banjo Kazooie, but I do believe it is Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, of course I have to like this game. It does have my name in it. It is Donkey Kong 64. That's the Jungle Japes theme.
Those hints.
All right, and last one here. This was a joke song. Hoping some people would know this one.
Diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity dog.
Diggity dog. Diggity dog.
What a song.
Socko. I guess that was a hit there. If you all right, let's start up with the answers here. Jami. Oh, Jami, what was your answer for song number 5?
I was guessing I'd Barappa the Rappa.
Lim, what did you have for song number 5?
The only reason that I chose this one is because I remember the opening of the game having a rap in it, and that is Buck Bumble.
And Cheese, what did you have?
I don't remember the name of the game, but it's the WWF wrestling game. It's one of the walk-up songs.
Yeah, it's the menu music from WWF No Mercy for the 64. You hear Mankind in the back saying, Socko.
Oh, that's a good hint. I'm so bad on my wrestling hints.
We would mostly play that game. That game wasn't one of the better wrestling games, but that song is just great. So you can just sit in there and just listen to it the whole time. Socko. Ooh. Alrighty, so this next set of 5 songs, these are going to be a little bit easier. We got a little more Nintendo in it.
All right, I can do Nintendo. This is still 64, right?
Yep, still on that N64. Oh, okay. There we go. Alrighty. So, thank you all for round number 1. We're going to put y'all on emote only for a little bit longer, and we're going to do our next 5 songs. These ones, I promise, are going to be a bit easier. Not all of them, but you'll know some. And let's get it started with song number 6. Alright, that was song number 6. Song number 7, this one. You should get this one.
Is this from a video game?
Yep. Just as crappy as it sounded on N64.
Oh my god, I have
Damn
no idea.
cartridge sound.
That is not a N64 exclusive, but the N64 definitely had the worst music. Alright, song number 8. Oh, my favorite song in the whole game.
Okay.
Alrighty, song number 9. If you have a question, the answer is yes. You'll understand.
I like that one's a little dirty. Gong.
The answer is yes. You say, "Ooh, is it?" Yes. "Ooh, is it?" Yes.
Okay.
All right. Song number 10, probably the hardest song on the entire N64. I should have let this play for like 10 minutes straight. Let's crank it.
That one takes me back.
Me too.
Da, da, da. Oh, that's a good one.
That's some jam right there.
All right, so that's your 5 songs. Should have been a little easier than the first 5.
All right, the answers are in.
All righty, let's turn the emote off. And let's go back up to song number 6. So we'll take a listen here. Andross's enemy is mine.
Ah,
Sorry. Jeez.
Ah, dang it.
So, Cheese, let's start with you.
I went Castlevania 64.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I could hear that being in a Castlevania. Jami, what did you have?
I said Star Fox 64. I don't know if the original title had 64 in it, but it sounded like Star Fox to me.
And Lim, did you have Star Fox 64 as well?
I did not. I'm kicking myself for it now, but I didn't. I actually said Majora's Mask for some reason, as if I haven't been through that game 100 times.
Oh, wow.
It's that one level that one section you skip in the speed run that you never hear the music for.
Majora's Mask just scare me, man. When everything's like being dead and stuff. Ghosts? Mm-mm.
I love that game.
I think that's an underrated Zelda game.
I did play it a
One of
little
my
bit more on the 3DS than I did on the N64. I did enjoy it a bit more there, but still never finished it. All right, let's
Being dead is scary.
A little bit. Song number 7. Just as bad as it was the first time you turned it on the N64.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, Lim, what did you have for that second song there?
This one I'm very confident on. That's Tony Hawk, the first one.
Jami, did you also have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater?
I had no clue with that one, and it makes sense now. Tony Hawk.
Cheese, what did you have for that one?
I had the right idea with like the extreme sports game, but I went with 1080 snowboarding.
Oh, 1080. Yeah, that was Tony Hawk. That's like, I feel like that's like the main Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 song that people remember.
Yeah.
And just how
that was always my favorite.
How bad these mixes were for the N64. Most of the songs were like 30-second loops of the chorus. Oh, it's so bad.
That compression. Oh my god.
My first Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, I got it for the Dreamcast. That was the first console I ever played it on, so I got all the nice stuff there.
Yeah.
Man, why
Oh,
did the
didn't they
Dreamcast
have
flop
the-
again?
The screens in that one with like parts of the music videos playing in the background while you skated around.
I think in the mall or something it did. There were like TVs or something it was playing on.
My brother had that. I just remember it.
This is all I played. I want to play now. Oh. All right, maybe after this we'll have to play some Tony Hawk. But for now, we have song number 8. Alrighty, so there was guest before, but was a guest at the right time. Len, what was your guess for this song?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie. Jami, did you also get Banjo-Kazooie?
I did. It's got the same rare sound font,
Yep.
and we already went through Donkey Kong, so process of elimination. Why not Banjo and Kazooie again?
Cheese
Third
to make it 3 for
third
3.
time's a charm. My third guess for Banjo-Kazooie came through.
I think that puts this at. Okay, yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, good. I did score incorrectly. Alrighty, let's go on to our next song, song number 9. Alrighty, so that one. Yeah, I gave the hint as yes. Because both of the games
both
have
of
that
them.
same. Yeah. So that's why oh, is it majority? Yes. Is it O? Yes.
Yeah.
There's either one. That way
Majority of time.
Yeah. All right, let's start with Jami this time. Jami, what's your answer?
I got it wrong. It just sounded like wacky haunted house music, so I just guessed at Luigi's Haunted Mansion.
Ah.
Okay, I can see the logic.
Cheese, what did you have there?
I went with Ocarina of Time.
And Lim?
So, just to squeeze this in here, Ocarina of Time is like my number 2 game of all time. So that's the answer I have to give. But yes, it is in fact in Majora's Mask as well, along with a lot of other assets.
Yeah.
Yes. Many of the characters make appearances.
How long did it take to make Majora's Mask? It was
like
some absurdly short time.
Yeah.
It was like a 6-month turnaround or something like that, right?
So,
9 months or something?
Wild.
Absolutely insane.
Right, and song number 10. I think we all jammed out to this. Man, I should have had that playing way longer.
Yeah.
That one, that's such a good song. Alrighty, Cheese. Did you get the correct answer for this one?
I had GoldenEye. I believe it's the watch pause music.
Yeah. Jami, did you also have GoldenEye?
I also did. I probably wouldn't have got it if you cut the clip before that xylophone started there.
No.
Like, okay, James Bond music. Okay, easy.
Yeah, the xylophone really kind of kicks it in your brain. Lim, did you also get GoldenEye? Make it 3 for 3.
Oh yeah, that's the one and only. So it's
Flappers only. A chop.
Alrighty, so after 2 rounds, 10 songs, we're pretty close in the scores here. We have Lim in the lead with 6 points, followed by CVG
Nicely
with
done.
5 points, and Jami right behind with 4 points. So anybody's game going into the 3rd round here. And there is a bonus point on the second song. You can tell me the
Okay.
second song. It's going to be tough, but if you tell me what game and what part of the game is from, 2 points are in it for you.
All right then. Pressure's on.
Alrighty, but we got the... I always set emote only off instead of... It should just be one button that does it on and off, like a toggle.
Yeah, just toggle it, right? Yeah.
Alright, so there's our emote only mode. We have 5 songs left. Here we go with the last 5 songs of game number 1 of Console Chords. I love that song. Alright, here's our bonus point. It's a toughie. But if you can get the game and where it's from, 2 points are in it for you. Alrighty. Song number 13. I do find it a little rare to see people playing this game nowadays. Alrighty. Song number 14. Somebody right now has that song on the tip of their tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And they're racking their brain to find it. And everybody should know this last one. Sing along if you'd like to. Final song from the N64.
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish.
I am at a loss. What was that?
When
I know what that was.
When I'm thinking of N64 songs, that one. Oh, oop, oop, oop. I didn't get the okay to take it out of emote only.
Yeah, I need help on that last one. I just gotta think of something. I have no idea.
There might only be even one N64 game that has the word shit in it. This might be the only one. I can't think of another one.
Can't either, honestly.
Also, definitely one of like the first games that ever swore.
I have no idea.
I remember my cousin had this game, and my mom told me, if you go to their house and you play that game, I'll kick your ass, and you won't be able to play any more video games. She's so like,
Right,
Mama
answers are
kicks.
in.
she's so oh my god, the games are gonna corrupt you. I'm like, look,
My
lady.
parents bought it for me.
Look
at you now.
Yeah, I'm like, look at all this. There's not much more to mess up,
Yeah. I was doomed from the start.
Yeah.
Video games didn't matter.
Alrighty, so we got our last round of questions in. Another couple of toughies here in this one. N64 is a hard console to scroll through.
I don't feel good about any of these.
Yeah,
All right.
likewise. I don't think I did very well this round.
All right, this first one, I believe, might have also been an arcade game. Ultra combo. Here's some of that in there, and then I'll get you learned. Alrighty. So, CVG, what did you have for that first?
Blast Core.
Ah, okay, yeah. That would also fit in there. Jami, what did you have for this first song?
Unbelievably, I also guessed Blast Core.
Whoa.
Just had that clanging metal, and it sounded like construction noises.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I went. Like, what's the most
buildings in that
industrial
game.
game I can think of?
Yeah, it definitely has that feel to it. And Lim, what did you have?
I had absolutely no guess whatsoever, but when you said Ultra Combo, I think it's probably, yeah. But I really like the Pink Floyd style guitar in that song. That's a really good song.
Yeah, we got good old Killer Instinct Gold when you're selecting your characters in the stage and whatnot.
I was told that game was horrible, so I never played it.
I remember not liking having to use an N64 controller for a fighting game.
That's fair.
I need 3
That's
hands.
fair.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember learning some combos on there, renting the gold cartridge, thinking it was special. Alright, the second one here. This was our bonus point answer, but a toughie. That one's a little tough one. On our last one there, MTI says, we're going to guess Perfect Dark. To me, I was like, this sounds like we have James Bond theme at home. Alrighty, so this one here is a little toughie. Comes from the end of this game. Lim, did you have a guess for this and for the bonus point?
So my official guess for the bonus point is wrong. I'm sure of what the game is, though. The game is Super Smash Brothers. But my guess for the bonus point was that it was one of the action stages, like where you hit the targets or land on the platforms. But I know what it is now, and I don't know if I should say it or not. So yeah, it's Super Smash Brothers. That's all I got.
Alrighty. Jami, did you also get Super Smash Brothers?
No, fail. I had no idea the song had like a racing vibe to it to me, so I just guessed Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah, a lot of the songs in Smash, they do kind of put the it's like a kind of like a fast, like a hurry up type song. A lot of them have it to a lot of feel. Cheese, what did you have for your answer? Did you get Super Smash Bros?
I also heard racing game, so I went with Cruis'n USA and picked a random stage, San Francisco.
So we did get Lim had it correct. That was Super Smash Bros. And your answer's already logged, but do you want to go ahead and try for the bonus point? Well, do you want to give me what your guess is now for the bonus point?
Show off your
I-
knowledge.
It's Metal Mario.
Oh. For me, when I downloaded it, it was the Master Hand Fight, so I don't know if they use the same music.
Guardian Digger
I-
number 3 nailed that one in chat.
Yeah,
GG.
Master Hand, they had that on there. Yeah, a little tough there, though. I forgot to plan out a bonus point in this one, so it's either going to be that or tell me what Goldfinger song that was before by in Tony Hawk. Alrighty, so one change of score there. Let's see, song number 13. This one I gave a hint to, but this is going to be tough no matter what.
Oh, you said rare, right?
Yes, it's a rare game. Tried to emphasize that because this is a tough one. Very tough, very tough. Cheese, what did you have for that one?
So I heard your clue. It registered for me, and then I picked the Konami game anyway. Castlevania 64. I went back to that well.
All right, Jami, what do you got for your answer?
Because we have to go with rare, and I only know there's like Banjo Kazooie and Donkey Kong. I just went back to Donkey Kong. I don't know.
All right, and Lim, did you get the rare game we're looking for?
Yeah. I spent a lot of really loving time blowing up ants and looking for those stupid little white Ewoks. That's Jet Force Gemini.
Yes, that's Jet Force Gemini.
Oh,
Yeah,
GG.
not a super. I mean, I think people played it, but I don't think it's one of the most well-known games. That's why I tried to give that big rare hint at the beginning. But yeah, fun game.
I've never
Play this
heard of
one.
that game.
I thought about going back and playing it, and I was told by somebody who just did that, stay away. You'll feel better about the game.
If you want to complete the game, get a walkthrough and a couple weekends that you don't care what happens. So
Alrighty, 2 songs left.
I'm on my way to a 5 for 15 again.
Number 14. Let's see. I think maybe we'll get the right franchise.
Franchise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel good about my answer. No.
Uh-oh.
I didn't feel good about it before. But
Alrighty, Lim. So what did you guess for song number 14 here?
I am
yep.
I'm like
Sorry.
75% sure that this is Mario Party.
Ooh, very close. The first word is right. Jami, what was your answer for the second song?
I play a lot of Super Mario World Kaizo ROM hacks, and this one's been sampled in a ROM hack before. I'm completely sure where it's from. I think it's the Super Mario RPG.
All right, we got another Mario. Mario is correct. Oh, which Mario? Cheese.
I went with Mario Kart, but I know it's not right. I think MTI has it correct
Ooh.
in chat.
Empty Eye was indeed correct. It was Mario Golf 64. Yeah, that's a little tough one.
It was a tough one.
Played a lot of Mario Golf.
Like, I know it's not the beach level, but it sounds like the beach level.
Yeah, it's got that. I think that and Mario Tennis and even the Game Boy, like I think they all sound very like similar to that. The way they're all structured. So
yeah,
unless you're playing a lot of sports games, it might be a little hard. And let's play the last one. This one was something I just had to include. It's great.
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish.
Alrighty. Johnny, let's start with you. Did you have the game that this song was from?
Not sure. Like, it's bad. So I went with the most adult game I could think of. Conker's Bad Hair Day.
Lim, did you also have Conquer?
Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yeah, that's one of my
So-
favorites on the system. It's just
Yeah.
so impossibly 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a great guess. Yeah,
Cheese, what did you have?
I went with Crash Bandicoot.
Ah,
I didn't think dirty enough.
no, yes. Yes. The most dirty game of that time.
I never
Parents
played that game actually.
writing letters to retailers. Wonderful time. Just seeing
The game has the
people's...
word fellatio in it.
Dang.
Wow.
Just seeing people's heads explode as they don't understand what's happened. It's very good. Alrighty. Well, that is it for game number 1. And let me tally up the final scores here. Alrighty. In shared second place.
/ last place.
Yeah, I don't really know how that works. Cheese and Jami with 5 points each. Where's the...
Yay for not coming dead last.
Yeah. We did it, chat.
Where's the thing go? And our winner for tonight, for game number 1, N64, is Lim. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
I thought that was going to be a party horn for some reason.
Brr, brr, brr.
Do you have a vuvuzela maybe?
Yeah.
Alrighty,
It
so
was
we're
a
gonna
well-deserved air horn.
do the clown horn now. Okay, we'll restart our scores. We're gonna go on to game number 2. This should be hopefully a little bit easier than game number 1. I think I went for I had a little bit more room to breathe with the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, and the N64. Nope, the TurboGrafx 16. And there's just a lot of good games with good music.
There are a lot of good games on those
yeah.
consoles.
I could do like 50 platformer lists, and I would just still be using music from different games.
Yep.
One of these
It's gonna be
games
hard.
might not even be a platformer.
How dare you?
2 of these games might not even be platformers.
The theme is platformer. 2 of these games might not be a platformer.
I think they count fine, but I mean, like, I guess I wouldn't call it like an action platformer.
Is it platform adjacent?
Yeah.
Is there a platform in the game? You might not platform off of it, but it exists.
I just wonder, do you have to have a jump button to be a platformer?
Ideally, yes.
Platform.
What if you could run and stuff?
I mean, I would say like
Well,
Bionic
now I'm
Commando is
intrigued.
probably a platformer. You don't have a jump button.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Which game?
Bionic
Bionic
Commando.
Commando.
Maybe that'll be in next week. Oh!
Some good music in that game.
Yes. Platform
It's a really good
adjacent.
game.
Platform adjacent.
I need
I
to
mean,
get a...
technically, like Super Mario RPG is platform adjacent.
Yeah. I should get an RGL shirt that says RGL adjacent.
There's platforms in Super Mario RPG.
Yeah, you can do a little jumping.
Yeah, you gotta cross that bridge that one time.
I can guarantee you one thing, though. All these games are good. We got
I'll be the judge of
15 good games. I think a lot of these, I think half of these should be pretty well known. The rest of them might be a little more obscure, but still none too serious in here. Oh yeah, and people in chat, after we come out of emote mode, since we're going to start round 1, tell us what your score was for game number 1 if you're keeping a list at home playing along.
Some of you did very well, I noticed.
All right, let's start it up with song number 1 for the Sega Genesis. Boom, boom, boom. Song number 2 from the Super Nintendo. Song number 3. The Super Nintendo and the Genesis, but we'll be hearing music from the Super Nintendo version. Song number 4. The Turbo Graphics 16. Song number 5 for the Super Nintendo. This might be harder than I thought. There are our first 5 songs. We'll see.
Maybe I got one of them. Many choices.
Answers are in.
All right, we got answers a lot. Yeah, I think these are a little harder this time, and I do apologize. This is my first list that I've made. And my video game music brain is a lot, you know. All right, so let's see. Let's listen to song number 1 from the Sega Genesis. Me too, Jay. Yeah, that was our Sega Genesis song. Cheese, Viking Games, start with you in game number 2.
I
What was
think
your
it's a Castlevania, but I said ActRaiser.
Ah. Jami, what was your answer for song number 1?
I just came in with a very late answer on the second hearing. I just guessed Castlevania.
And Lim, what was your answer here?
That's like, I think that game, Castlevania Bloodlines, is like one of the top 5 Genesis games. So I recognize that immediately. That's a great song too. It's probably one of the best in the game.
Yeah. Iron Blue Intention, I think it's called. Used it again in Portrait of Ruin later. A lot of the music from Bloodlines was used again in Portrait of Ruin. So good.
Yeah, great
Oh,
game, great
these are all
soundtrack, especially for its time.
platformers. Whoops.
Okay, and unfortunately, we did take chat out of emote only mode, so we had to lock in before that answer was submitted. Jami, I apologize. But let's go
Can you
on.
get that
Oops, sorry.
second account, or was I too late?
Yeah, I think it's too late after Shema locked the answers.
Okay, fair enough.
But let's see if we
The
can.
correct answer was already in chat, unfortunately, so we can't count it.
Song number 2. See if we can catch up here. Super Nintendo game here. And some reason this game wasn't the one called Super. It was actually the game before this for the regular Nintendo called Super, which, why did they do that? Lim, what was your answer for this one?
Well, the correct answer is Contra 3, but I was very, very tempted to just put it as Contra Spirits because I think that's what it's called in Japan, and I am a huge nerd.
Jami, what did you have? Did you also have Contra 3?
No answer for this one. It just sounded like a boss music to me.
Same.
Right, well, with a 2-point lead. Oh, yeah, Cheese, what was your answer? I'm sorry.
I had no answer, but I am watching someone play all the Contra games, and I'm surprised it didn't click. So.
Oh, that's a good time. Sega Genesis one is great, especially the Japanese version. You get hit points.
You do get hit points, yeah.
So much more
Great.
fun. And
big differentiator.
And when you're playing the game for the first time and you accidentally jump above the screen and have to fight like a giant skeleton pushing a baby and a skeleton, and then like Elvis, Undead, Simon Belmont, but you can't read any of the text, it's very confusing. Check that out. It's a
For
good
the first
game.
time.
It's a weird thing that happened. Alrighty.
All right.
It's a really weird thing you can do in that game. I never knew that wasn't what you were supposed to do. I just did it on accident. Song number 3, a spooky one, just in time for 7 months from now.
Yeah. The quintessential platformer.
It couldn't be further away from it, but
Yeah, I kind of thought about this. Is this a platformer?
No.
It's a run and gun.
Ish.
that is,
Yeah, top-down shooter,
I mean,
basically.
you can jump in the pool, I guess.
Hey,
I
there
guess.
are top-down sections of Contra 3. That's
true.
a controversy.
Yeah, but there's no side-scroller section for zombies.
No, you have to get that. You never got that far, man. You gotta get to level 200.
That's level 101. Right?
Yeah.
Level 200, yeah.
Well, it's a good game nonetheless. Cheese, did you have the right game here?
I had Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Jami, what did you have?
No answer.
Lim?
Tangent. This was called Zombies in Europe for some reason, even though in the UK they sold a game in the 80s called A Rockstar Ate My Hamster.
Nice.
So they couldn't call it Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but they could have A Rockstar Ate My Hamster.
That's fun. Was
What
that
is that game like?
Was that they ported Maniac Mansion?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
It's,
I think it was
it's some kind of
Too
like
much
studio
English for the
management game.
title or something. Like I remember here, they sometimes shorten titles when they don't have any when they don't believe that the general public will be able to understand the title if there's too much English.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's fair. That is fair.
I would think people in the UK would understand English.
Yeah, in the UK, they maybe.
All right, so this song 4, this is probably the hardest one on this list. I just need to include something from the TurboGrafx 16.
Yeah, if you watched Toad the past few years, you probably heard
Ah, that clue would have given it to me.
Ah, maybe I should have said that. I didn't know if that was a good enough clue, though. Should have been like, if you watched Retrothon in 2019.
If you told me Toad played it, I would have got it immediately for some reason.
So what did you have, Cheese? Did you have a guess?
I had Utopia because I forgot about platforms.
Ah. Well, me
But
too,
I
so...
think it is Kadash.
Jami, what was your answer?
I only guessed Bonk's Adventure because it's the only platformer I can think of from that platform. So
And,
but not wrong.
yeah, I guess I'm fucking up with this. No more. I don't have no more themes after this week. And Lim, were you able to get Kadash there?
I also said Bonk's Adventure because
Oh.
that's a game on the TurboGrafx 16 that I actually know exists.
Yeah, TurboGrafx
Good
16.
For a platformer.
That one's not like I don't know. I never even knew it was a thing until the Wii.
I didn't know it existed until I got on
Yeah,
Twitch.
same. I first saw it on the Wii.
Yeah, on the Wii shop, I was like,
so-
TurboGrafx. Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, that must have just been something that only came out in Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess it
actually
was.
saw games on it.
I've heard people talk from the northeastern United States, and it seems like that's where the TurboGrafx was.
Just
Yes,
one
it's-
section.
Yeah, it
I'm in
just
Canada,
three
it came
states
out
got it.
here.
yeah, it's weird. Like
Nintendo
anybody,
just gutted it.
yeah, all the people in the Northeast seem to know about it, but I just don't even remember hearing anything about it. Like, yeah, we had stalls up in the store for it. What? I never even heard of this thing.
Yeah, I had no idea growing up.
Yeah, this was super interesting for me to discover. It was like the missing link. I always like when you go from NES to Super Nintendo, you always have like this massive jump in technology, like from Zelda 1 to Zelda Link to the Past. It's like, what the hell are they doing now with these like game mechanics and graphics? But then
Yeah.
you had all these games in between for all these consoles you never saw. So there's actually a progression there that happened. That I never.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it, actually. Yeah. It's like that missing link between 8-bit and 16-bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, me too, J Machine. I didn't know about Neo Geo until I saw people streaming it.
Right, we have one last song in round number 1 here. Game was almost like 7 games in one. I think I might have said that on the box.
Oh, I didn't get that then.
Super Smash again. Yeah, Jay, close. Lim, we'll start with you this time. What was your answer?
So I actually got Bubsy 3D. That was Kirby Superstar.
Jami, did you also get Kirby Superstar?
No, I took a guess at Street Fighter. I've heard the song before in Barb's Grand Poo World. It's the opening level number 1. The song is coming straight at you. And yeah, I just never knew where it was from. I just guessed Street Fighter.
Cheese, did you have Kirby Superstar?
I did not. I had Turtles in Time.
Ah. I almost included that game, and I was like, wait, that's a beat 'em up. That's not a platformer. And then I also included non-platforming games. Like,
Yeah.
More of a platformer than Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about the platforming thing this round.
yeah. I was like looking for Super Nintendo songs. I was like, oh man, Turtles in Time has good music. And I was like, wait, stop.
It
Can't
does
do
have
that.
good music.
And I was like, a
It
little bit
sounded like
later.
a boss fight.
I'm like looking. I was like, man, I should get a turtle song. Can't do that. But yeah, after one round, Lim with a big lead with 4 points. Jami and Cheese behind with 0 and 1 points, but still plenty of time to make up ground, including in song number
race
6.
for second place.
Including in song number 6, this first song we have coming up in round number 2 that does have a bonus point. Name me the game and the stage. Or
And
the
you're sure it's a
level or the-
platformer.
100% on this one.
Okay.
In fact, I am confident the next 5 games are all platformers. Hey,
Okay.
how about that?
Let's go.
Look at me now. All right. Song number 6. Song number 1 of round 2 with a bonus point. I can't stop playing that game. Song number 7. Hello, Benny.
Benny Hype?
I'm gonna make an emote of you. Song number 8 for the Sega Genesis.
I believe that was just a raffle.
Ooh. Song number 9 for the Super Nintendo.
Baseman.
So good. Somebody composed like an orchestra version of a song, and it's just so fucking good. Song number 10 from the Sega Genesis. 1 second.
Sega.
Yeah.
It's like,
Just like Captain S, this is from the Sega Genesis. Guy had like almost a clone come out on the Super Nintendo.
that was Genesis, you said?
Yeah.
Man, that sounds so familiar.
This just in.
Alright. The answers are locked.
Alright, our answers are locked in. Maybe this was a little bit harder than I thought it was. I keep thinking that every time I play the songs. I need
I want
to.
to talk about it.
Oh no. Oh no. Alrighty. Well, here's song number 1 and a potential bonus point. Let's listen to it. Alrighty, our first song there. Lim, what did you have for the game, and if you had a bonus point answer?
So I know that the game is Mega Man X2, but I didn't lock anything in for a bonus, but I think I have a guess if that would be okay.
Well, we already got chat out. I'll take a guess, but can't give you the point for it, sadly.
Okay, then I'll just wait until the end and see if I'm right or not in my head.
Alrighty, Jami, what did you have for this one?
I had no idea. I didn't guess. I stopped playing Mega Man's on the regular Nintendo system.
Oh no. Oh, I had them. I had them all. 1 through 6, X1 through 3, and then the PlayStation. Cheese, did you get Mega Man X2?
No, same as Johnny. I stopped after the 8-bit Mega Man, so I took a meme guess and said Sonic and Knuckles.
Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to take 2 Mega Man X's and say 3 Mega Man X3s, and you'll be all right. Song number 2, also known as song number 7. And it was Bubble Crab was the stage. That was the extra point.
Yep. That's
Bubbly.
I know this sounds
Crablos,
in retrospect easy to say, but that was gonna be my guess.
Duff McWhalen.
Oh my god, I forgot about Duff McWhalen.
All right, let's go. Song number 2.
Good guess, dog.
Alrighty, Jami, we'll start with you in round song 2. What did you have for the answer here?
No answer. It's familiar, but I can't pin it.
Cheese, what was your answer?
Same. It sounded familiar. I couldn't quite figure where to place it, so I went with Sonic and Knuckles again.
And Lim, were you able to deduce what game this was?
No. My final answer was no clue, but if I had to guess in retrospect, like what was on my mind was Joe and Mac for some reason.
Yeah, that was the boss fight from the first Joe and Mac game.
Okay.
So this one, maybe I should have given
Those are good games.
I could have given a bigger hint on this next one. This is a Disney Genesis game.
I
So, Cheese, I can't give you the point, but I think you know it now.
I still don't, but I said
Oh.
Shining Force 2 because it sounds a lot like Shining Force 2 to me.
Yeah, I was thinking, that has, there's a very similar song in Shining Force 2 that does that same...
But it is definitely Quackshot. Yeah. I'm so mad I missed that.
Jami, were you able to get Quackshot?
No, I was far out. I didn't even guess the right platform. I put Star Fox down, even though that's not a Genesis game or made by Disney.
Or platformer.
Let's see, Lim, were you able to get Quackshot out of this?
I guess Light Crusader.
That was the one answer I thought I had right out of these 5.
Well, song number 9 was from the Super Nintendo. Probably the most popular second game of a series on the Super Nintendo. Alrighty. Lim, were you able to get this one correct? What was your guess?
Diddy's Conquest, Donkey Kong Country 2.
Jami, what did you have?
No guess again.
And Cheese, were you able to pick something out here?
Would you believe I picked Sonic and Knuckles again? Because I did.
Well, it was in fact.
I hear it now.
Yeah, I was.
DKC2, but I did not hear it before.
Yeah, that was Donkey Kong Country 2. That was Lockjaw Saga, the underwater stages. Very, very good music in that game. That whole Should just do a Donkey Kong Country 2 one day, and everybody can just guess what the name of the songs are.
That's a fantastic soundtrack.
So this one was a Sega Genesis. This is a toughie. That's kind of the Sega Genesis game that when you like you go and look like what's the best platform? You see the same ones. You see a game always at a list that you might not remember playing or might not have played much. This is a good game. Cheese, what was your answer for this one?
Pass.
Jami?
Sonic and Knuckles again.
Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, I should just start filling everything with Sonic and Knuckles too. No guest here.
See, Lim, could you pick this one out?
You'll never know how much I want to say Sonic and Knuckles right now. But it's Rocket Knight Adventure.
Rocket Knight Adventure. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. I played a little bit of it. I don't think you get to continue, so I didn't like it that much. But yeah, good fun game. Decent music for a Genesis. Rip all the Genesis fans. So yeah, after two rounds, Lim has a pretty commanding lead here with 7 points. Jami and Cheese still fighting it out there at the back of the pack, but we got 5 songs left to get some points.
Oof. That was a tough round.
Yeah, I'll make sure I do more looking into picking more well-known songs, I think.
I could just be your contestants. So.
I have a very, very narrow niche.
Yeah,
and a bad
same
memory.
here.
So,
Well,
like, I know that song, but I have no idea what it's from.
This game is definitely a pretty niche game. I think.
Well,
It's a Genesis game. Ooh, a little tough one. And this one might not be so much of a platformer, but everybody just needs to jam out every now and then. Also for the Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah. Just wanna groove to that. All right, song number 14. Very, very popular Sega Genesis. We have a lot of Genesis this round. I've heard that song so many times.
And here we go, another Genesis game. I didn't know I loaded this up with Genesis. It was a different game, but it was very, very fun. Oh, that sounds bad. Yeah. Oh man, I didn't expect it to be that bad though. And as sad of a fact this is, we are at our final song. Let's take a listen.
That was Genesis?
That was a Super Nintendo and Genesis, but that was a Super Nintendo from the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah, and that's
These
a fact.
platformers?
Yeah, that was a platformer. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no, there we go.
Jamming out while we get the last listeners in.
Oh, whoops. Hang on. I might have confused myself, but
Alright, the answers are in and locked.
Alrighty. Alright, now that the emotes are disabled, I will say, Cheese, I hope you got the last one right.
I didn't.
Uh-oh. Jeez, I'll never forgive you for this.
My brain don't work on.
Alright, this first one is a hard one.
I knew 4 of them, but I couldn't remember 3 of them.
A lot of Genesis in this section. A game that's been in... Most of these games have been in like 50,000 those Genesis collections that they put out on every console, including the Genesis. Cheese, what was your answer for song number 1 here?
I had no guess, so naturally I said Sonic and Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles. Jami, what was your guess?
Also no guess, so just I filled it in with Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Ooh. And Lim, were you able to pick this one out?
I think it's the second Shinobi game, which I think is Shinobi's Revenge.
Oh, yes. I think that's the right one. I have Revenge
done.
of Shinobi, if that's the same one. So if that's the name. And
Yeah.
Shinobi, I would have taken Shinobi, I think. I just if
Close enough, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So well done. That was a good one. That was a hard one to pick out.
Thank you.
So here we go. Next one. This one we're all gonna jam out.
Well-known platformer for Genesis.
Yeah, well-known platform.
Hey, I gave that disclosure. I said this one ain't, but we just gotta jam, you know. All right, Lim, what was your guess for this one?
Well, this is a platformer I'd put on the same level as like Zombies Ate My Neighbors say. It's Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh, and Jami, were you able to get Toe Jam and Earl?
No, it had that bow 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 type noise that you get from the Sonic games, so I went back to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm just terrible with Genesis games. Didn't have one.
The cheese. Did you have?
I got Toe Jam and Earl.
Toe Jam
because
and Earl.
I watched a speedrun race every Saturday night.
Oh my goodness, that sounds fun.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
Yeah, that.
Especially with the chance element to that game.
Yeah. So much fun. What a fun game. But yeah, that was when I started looking at the list and we were getting live, and I said, one of these games, two of these games. Those were the two I was looking at were Toe Jam and Earl and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And I was like, whoops.
Wait a minute.
I mean, to be fair, there are power-ups in Toe Jam and Earl that let you jump, so...
Yeah,
true.
you get the
You
spring
can-
shoes, you get the jet
The
shoes.
Icarus wings, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
there are
Yeah.
platforms. You do walk on
platforms,
stuff.
You get pushed off by the fucking annoying-ass boogeyman every time.
Yep.
Or those tornadoes.
Or you get run over by the ice cream truck.
Oh my
God damn.
God.
That sucks.
Stick around for Toe Jam and Earl tonight. 24-hour marathon. All right, this was the second Toe Jam and Earl was a platformer,
Yes,
but
it doesn't have as good as music.
nah, I just remember like throwing people in throwing jars at people. I don't know. Weird game.
Yeah. It's a good game, but it's not the same level at all.
Yeah.
All right, song number 13. No, it's not Moonwalker. Alrighty, Jami, what did you have for this one?
But
was
Michael
totally lost it.
Jackson has apparently made the music. For it.
Is that really the Michael Jackson game?
Oh no, this one wasn't Moonwalker. This one was.
Well, but he made allegedly worked with Sega on the soundtrack for this game.
Yeah, he tries to. I think he tried to just deny it all. So I'm not sure how it all went down.
He ain't denying it now.
Got him.
Jesus. Oh, so what was your answer though, Johnny? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
I didn't fill it in. I was just I blanked on this one.
Oh, geez, were you able to get this one?
I did not. I couldn't remember if you said it was Genesis or not,
Yeah,
and then I left it blank, and then I went back and filled it in and said Mega Man X.
Ah. And Lim, were you able to get this one?
My answer was I don't know, but is it too late to change it to Sonic and Knuckles?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Ice Cap Zone from Sonic 3. And
Sonic
possibly
and 3, Sonic and
3.
Knuckles?
Yeah. Close, but no Siggy.
Be amazing if it was and I got it. Didn't guess it.
Yeah, I was like, everybody keeps guessing Sonic. Maybe they'll get Sonic 3.
Well, technically, like Sonic and Knuckles is supposed to be the second half of Sonic 3.
Yeah.
There you
It
go.
is Sonic
Yeah.
3 and Knuckles, isn't
Yeah,
there?
exactly. I think Smooth McGroove does a really good song of that, which is where it was stuck in my head from, and I couldn't place the game though.
Alrighty, 2 songs left. 2 points up for grabs. We'll see who can get them. Actually, 6 points up for grabs total. Let's hear song number 14. Another Genesis banger. Oh my god, I forgot it was this one. So that was like wannabe Mega Man-ass clone. Lim, what was your guess for song number 14?
That sound chip is just so flatulent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, some games use it well, but some most other games.
Most do not.
It's a pretty good game. I remember it, and this is the last answer I was confident on. It's Vector Man.
Alrighty, Johnny, were you also able to get Vector Man?
No, I guessed Mortal Kombat 2. I played Mortal Kombat 1 in arcades, and it had that Mortal Kombat vibe to it.
Yeah.
Did not get it.
What was your guess there, Cheese?
I didn't know, so I'll give you one guess as to what I said.
What? Sonic and Knuckles. Yo,
Yes, sir.
Kevin, look, they played Mega Man on the DOS, Okay, you don't start in a fucking stage select, right? And you run around and you shoot the gun and it's shitty. They cloned Mega Man DOS.
That's some logic there.
Yeah, and then I do the Edgeworth bow, you know.
Objection.
The Edgeworth bow. It's so good.
All right, we have one last game here. I gave you a fact about this game. Let's hear it. This was a Genesis game and a Super Nintendo.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
I thought of any
100%.
song. I thought you had this one.
I'm so dumb. Like I sat there and I'm like, I know what that is, and I just couldn't answer it.
Johnny, what was your answer for the last song here?
I didn't know there was any games like both platforms covered. Like, and I could not place this one either. It sounds familiar. It's big and bouncy and dumb.
It was on a third console as well. It was on the Sega CD. They made another version of it with different, even better music. Lim, were you able to pick this one out?
I don't think I've ever heard it. Like the only games that I could think of that were both on Genesis and Super Nintendo were like Earthworm Jim. And that is not from Earthworm Jim. That does not sound like Tommy, my mother is very proud, Tellerico.
My mother's very proud.
All right, and Cheese, I know you didn't get it right.
This was very clearly Hook.
Yeah,
I did not submit a guess.
Yeah, that was from Hook, the SNES version of Hook. I had to get Cheese with the Hook fact.
You got me. I'm so upset. Time to retire. I don't deserve to be on this show.
Alright, so that's gonna finalize our scores here for game number 2.
That one and 13 were just stuck in my head of, I know what this is, but I don't know what this is.
Yeah, these are a little tougher. I'll look back on these, I think. And we can expand from here. Benny, hello. I will take you outside in just a minute, Bubba.
Benny Hype?
I gotta tell them what the scores were. I gotta tell everybody what happened. They wanna know. They wanna know who won. Alright, Benny, you wanna help me? Alright.
I don't think it's a secret, but
Unfortunately, this round didn't go as good as the last one did for either Jami or Cheese. But, Jami, I want to thank you so much for being here and coming out and being a contestant on Console Chords.
You're welcome. This is a lot of fun.
Thank you. Cheese, been here pretty consistently. I thank you for that. And well done tonight as well. You should have got Hook right.
yeah, I'm so sad.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
It's well deserved.
And our back-to-back champ tonight, winning both games. Lim, congratulations, 10 points. Oh.
Way to go, Lim.
Yeah, GG.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me here. And honestly, like,
Your
I
game
know
knowledge is incredible.
I just got lucky. That's what happened. I just got a lot of stuff that I kind of knew. And I know that's how these sorts of things go, but I'm glad I could participate. It was lots of fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
GG.
I believe we had some high scores last week as well. I think what we'll try and do is we'll keep the scores, see who's got the highest, and maybe towards the end of the season we can do like a little tournament of champions or something, you know?
I'd be down for that.
Sure.
Right, awesome. Well, I want to thank you all so much for coming out here. Once again, everybody out in chat, shout out. Go check out everyone here that's playing. awesome people. Thank you so much for joining us with join us for some console chords tonight. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for hosting, and thanks
Jeez.
Shema for behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, special shout out Shema helping keeping all the chords, getting me with this cool program here that I've been working with. Oh my goodness, I'm breaking a website that lets you clip and download songs at the same time. I have to keep giving it breaks because it's like you can't do this no more. The server is overloaded. I'm like, sorry man, I gotta get console chords, dude. I got like 20 shows.
The show must go on.
I think next week we might go for an RPG show. Maybe we'll have a PlayStation RPGs and like a 16-bit RPGs. But I also have some more ideas for shows. I would like to do a movies and TV. Like a game.
Games based on the TV or TV video games?
So games based off of movies and then games
like
based off of TV
NES?
shows. Yeah, that could be on there. Home Improvement could be on the TV one.
How dare you? That game is not based on
We
anything.
could even do like TV openings or something like that, like old TV openings.
Oh, that would be fun. We don't have to take it to games.
I was thinking like the Zelda cartoon theme song. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
by
hey, that could be
songs?
around as well. TV shows based off video games. That would be great.
There's only like 5 of those, so.
Wow. Now you got to think. There's so many more now. Like you do the theme song from The Last of Us.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Everybody's got to be a video game now.
The Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Yeah, I could hit up Ben Schwartz, but yo, John Ralphio.
Yeah.
You want to come play console chords though?
With cat.
Don't be
Here he
suspicious.
is the worst.
Don't be suspicious.
The worst.
All right, but once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out here. Thank you all so much for participating in chat and here as contestants. Thank you so much. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to close it out here. And we're going to finish up RGL for the night. We will see you back here on Monday, I believe, for Rando Monday. I'm not sure if anything is happening tomorrow, but I know for sure Rando Monday. If something is happening tomorrow, check out our Discord. You will find out there. But yeah, for everyone here, I want to say thank you again so much for watching. And we'll see you later. And have a good night.
Good night.
Hey, thank you for
Good night,
having me.
everyone.